What a topic. Wills and trusts. Hi, girl. What are you talking about? Yeah. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Come on in. I am talking about wills and trust. Am I dying? I don't know. Do you know when you're dying? Let me check. Let me check. Let me check. Hi, hi, hi. Hello. Wills and trust. That's what I'm talking about today. I'm alone. I hope that somebody will join me and we'll be together talking about wills and trust. Well, we don't know when you're dying, and as a mom, you need to be able to protect. Oh, okay. You need to be able to protect your wealth. Hey, oh yeah, I am live. I am live. I see that. I see that. Okay, all right. I'm rocking my boss lady t-shirt. Oh, I'm loving it. What do you think of it? What do you think? Hi, hi. What do you think? What do you think? Okay, so I want to talk about wills and trust. Well, I'm not the expert to talk about this. Um, there are friends of mine that are doing a workshop. So if you are interested in knowing more about the wills and trust for a businesswoman, please come through because we're going to be talking about this topic. Like this topic is one of those essential ones. Um, yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right. Welcome, welcome. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know where you are tuning in from. But I just wanted to say we are talking about wills and trust. And what is a will? Does anybody know what a will is and what a trust is? And we've gotten to a point where, as women in business, we work so hard, and yet we don't think about protecting our wealth. Have you thought of that? I never thought that I could have a will. Mina, like for in. you know, we work so hard to build our empires. We're everywhere, we're this and that. But do we have a will? If something was to happen to you today, what's going to happen to your kids? What's going to happen to those things that you've worked for? Have you ever thought of that? Have you considered how your business and your assets will be managed in the event of the unexpected? Something happens to you. What's going to happen? That's what we're talking about. To say we need to protect our wealth. We need to secure our kids' life. Okay, so we are having a workshop. Let me try and even edit here. Share screen. No. What if I was to add? I can add an image, right? Okay, let me see if I can add an image. Yes. We're having a workshop where we are going to be talking in depth about this. So there is a workshop. We are having a workshop on the 28th of November from 10 to 1 p.m. You can ask all the questions that you have about the wills and trust, and it's going to be on WhatsApp. Why did we choose WhatsApp? Because it's a place where even if you are not online, you are able to then come back and ask questions and do that. Is there a fee, Sam? Yes, there is a fee. Let me see. How do I make it? Okay, yeah, there. When you see it like that, there is the fee. The fee is 150 rands. I can leave a link. Where are you watching from? Are you watching on Facebook or are you watching on YouTube? Let me know. I will leave a link down below. Hey, TJ. TJ, you owe me. We need to get on a call together. So you can, I will leave a link on my Facebook or on my YouTube. I don't know where you're watching me from, so that you're able to pay. If you are in Zimbabwe, you can pay Eco Cash, or you can use the link that will provide you with. Okay. So many people hear about trust, but I'm quite sure what they are on how they work. Do you know how a trust works? A trust can be a powerful tool for protecting your assets and ensuring wealth is passed smoothly and avoiding potential family disputes. You know, when something happens, they'll be fighting for your property. And when I didn't protect it, if you really would like to know about that, let's talk about it. You know what I want to do? I want to go because we had a talk in our group about this topic, and we realized many people don't have wills and never think about that. You're doing your business, you're everywhere. Even if I know the network marketing, my friends from network marketing, they're doing it, but things happen and then you don't have anything. And we posted today on our page to say, why do so few women have a will? If you're watching me now, let me know, comment. Do you have a will? Please comment. Did you know that less than 15% of South African women have a valid will in place when they pass away? Only 15%. But 75% of women in South Africa, just South Africa, I'm not talking about other countries, I'm talking about South Africa, only 15% have a will. Guys, we need to do better. So do women assume that their husbands or partners will pass away first? Is that what you're assuming? That your husband will pass away first and then you're sorted, things are okay? Is estate planning seen as something for the later? You're thinking, no, I'll do it later. No, I mean, I'm well, I'm healthy. You never know when your day is, guys. You never know. And, are women fully aware of the risk of not having a will? Such as disputes over property or the lack of financial security for your children. Hey, Nabisa, it is shocking that only 15% in South Africa have got a will. And Tinabanye, what's going on? Senzan? Nothing, right? We need to do better. Please, I hope to see you in the workshop where we'll be discussing this. Could societal norms or cultural expectations be playing a role? Maybe we never get to talk about this because our society never gets to, talk about it and say this is something that could happen. Then maybe people are thinking, yeah, oh, somebody's talking about death, she's dying. You don't know when you're dying also. You don't know, do you know? So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. This is something that we need to talk about. You know what? I want to get to I want to get to some of the comments. Okay, all right, all right, all right, all right. Oh no, I need to mute. I need to mute this. Okay, I need to mute there. I want to get to the when we did this in our group, and the questions that ladies were asking, it was quite it was really quite eye-opening. Someone says, can I put in a trust registered in SA properties that are in Zim as well, or do I need a different trust in Zimbabwe? So I don't know what country you're in. Have you ever thought about that, having a trust for your children? Have you ever thought of that? Somebody said, what are the tax implications of this move? Novisa says, no, we don't have the visible expiry dates written on us. We don't know when, yeah, we don't know. Ooh, I tell you. Listen, let me read. I really wanna read. She says a trust is a fiduciary arrangement allowing a third party or trustee to hold assets on behalf of beneficiaries. And the benefits, it avoids probate, it protects an inheritance for beneficiaries, it can reduce estate taxes, centralizes the guarantor's estate. So you guys need to come and learn about all this. One of the ladies commented, says, wow, one of the, usually women think that it's the husband to die first. Yeah, that's what we think, eh? What a wrong thinking. And she says, I'm inspired by this kind of thinking. No one is immune to death. No one is immune. No one is immune. Let me see. So what the lady who was one of my friends who was giving the talk, she says, even if you can go now to Google or you go away and just ask it for a simple, like even ChatGPT, go and ask for a simplified will template. It will give you just a simple one so that you have something in place. Guys, when things happen, ooh, I tell you. You can even buy it at some shops there, where you can do a will at some shops and you can do that. Okay, let me read. Let me read this. So I'm looking on my other screen, right? So don't be shocked, like, what is someone doing? So it says a family trust is a type of trust that is established to manage and distribute assets among family members while providing tax benefits and protection for the family's wealth. Here's a brief overview of how a family trust typically works. Establishment: a family trust is created by a settlor, the person creating the trust, who transfers assets into the trust. Then there are trustees. A trustee or a group of trustees manage the trust and make decisions regarding the assets. Then there are beneficiaries. The beneficiaries are the family members who receive benefits from the trust, such as income, capital, or other assets. Then you've got the trust deed, which outlines the rules and objectives of the trust, including how the assets will be managed and distributed. And then the tax benefits. Family trust can provide tax benefits such as reduced tax liabilities by distributing income and capital to beneficiaries in a tax effective manner. So this is how a family trust works, and it's achieved by protecting family assets from creditors or lawsuits. So if maybe your house is in a trust, it cannot be taken away. Okay, it's because it's protected. It's not under your name. It's under a trust. Then there is reduced tax liabilities, and you manage your family wealth and assets, and then you provide for beneficiaries with special needs, ensuring the continuity of family business or assets. That family business that you have, where is it? Is it in your name or what? Something happens, gone. Yeah, we are going to be having the workshop. You're seeing the workshop, right? So I'm going to leave a link. Please make sure that you come for that workshop, because my eyes were opened by just this free one. I tell you, ooh, guys. Okay, I'm trying to see some comments as well. So there was a question. Someone says, so let's say you are in Zim, then the property is in the wife's name, and she dies, but does not leave a will. Does this automatically mean the property will go to the surviving spouse if you are legally married? Hey, have you guys ever thought of that? The property is in your name and you die. The guy takes the property now and takes another wife now. And then what happens to your children? Or that girl, you didn't leave a will. What happens? Yes. I'm just giving you food for thought today. That, guys, can we think about these things? Okay, let's see. All right, so someone asked, what happens in a case of a divorce and couple had a customary marriage in Zimbabwe with properties solely in the husband's name, with no evidence of the wife contributing to the properties? How are the properties handled? Let's not even think about to say in Zimbabwe. What happens in a case of a couple that divorces? You know how the other people do maslalisane or whatever. You're not married. You're like maybe customary, and you know that title deed of the house is in your husband's name. So how are you going to claim it? What are you going to say? What are you going to do? What do you have? Have you ever thought of that, guys? Hey, today I think you're like, why is this woman like this today? I am coming today like this because we need to think about where we are. Is that house that you're staying in, does it have your name? Yes, Mabisa, let's digest this. It's not fair on the kids. It's not fair on the kids. Hi, honey. It's not fair on the kids because you divorce and you divorce or you die or the yeah you die, but your name was not even in the house that you're staying in, and Mamane comes in, your children are out. Do you have a will, girl? Do you have a will? Hi. Do you have a will? Because these are things that are happening now, and we're crying because we think that our husbands will pass away first. Who said that? Okay, let me continue with some questions that were in the group. Um, okay, she explained how family drama, hey, family has drama, but for us to avoid the drama, let's put our properties and our things on a wheel. Seriously, guys, that will protect. Like, guys, my father, right? I've told you guys. I think if some of you, if you don't know, where I come from a family of 12. I'm the firstborn, and he left one house to all 12 of us. And my stepmom, wanted to fight us for the house. Guess what? My dad had left a will that protected us. And then I went to the High Court. I found the divorce file. And that's how then I saw that she didn't have a chance. So we had to now, then the children are benefiting. So what I did is we are 12 and there are 12 months in a year. So the rentals, each person has to wait for 1 year. It's like 1 year. If you get in January, you have to wait for the next January to get your money. What was I supposed to do? I'm the firstborn guy, so I had to sort this out. But there was a will. So the house is still my father's, right? But it could have gone if my dad had not written a will. Honey says, hope you can do this workshop again. I have lots of questions. Yes, like the workshop is there. You sign up. It's 150. It's from 10 to 1 p.m. So, after this, oh, let me look for the link. Can somebody find me the link? Oh, let me look for the link because I'm still going through this question. I'll put the link, and then you can purchase and then get into the group because really we need this. And the in-laws sometimes think they can inherit as if they will married to your late husband. It's true. It's true. No, Sissy, when he's not there, there's no one to fight, right? There's no one who will come and say, you are the one who was this, who are the one who was whatever. No, they will come, they want to take off. Nah, me. Shame. Oh, no, we're not doing that. But I've been that girl that says, whatever this, and it's two of us. So everything, my name is there. Now, will also. Yes, 10 to 1. You need to, guys, they say love is blind. Is it really blind? If you're blind, it's your own. You are going to be left again, cousin, left in jail, apa. So please. And then Mina, Mamprenyo is working. Something happens. And then my TJC, what happens to them? I mean, I didn't plan for this. Yeah, guys. Okay, let me continue. I can talk now. Please ask questions or let me know, contribute. Let me know what you're saying. I don't have anyone on YouTube today. Let me see. My YouTube friends, where are they? What's going on? How come my YouTube friends are quiet today? What's happening? My YouTube friends, are you there? Are you there? Are you there? Let me know. Let me know. All right. Okay. Let me see. Says, okay, this one says, oh yes, because then he marries and the kids go to the rural areas, and when he dies, the other wife inherits ahead of my kids. Then all I can do is turn from my grave. Someone was And then I said, yo, I'm getting old. I thought today is the 28th. No, today is not the. You're getting old, my sister. Askisi. No, today is not the 28th. It's next week. Next week, Thursday? Next week, what? Yes, next week, Thursday. You still have time. You know that this lady says, oh yes, because then he marries and the kids go to the rural areas, and when he dies the other wife inherits ahead of the kids. Then all I can do is turn from the grave. So in order for you to avoid turning from the grave, please do something. Have a will, have a trust, put your assets in that trust so that you don't turn from your grave. Oh man. I'll definitely also turn in the grave. No, please don't turn in the grave. Please come and learn and let's do things right. Oh man. All right. Okay, so let's see if I read this. I'm assuming you want to put these properties in a will or trust. You provide the full description of the properties as they appear on the bonded title deeds. You can then not transfer ownership until the bond is removed. And if it's insured, okay, this one is, it's their terminology. They will explain to you. Mina just trying to tell you what I understood. Says in SA, there are laws in South Africa, there are laws in Botswana, Zambia, Malawi, whatever, wherever you are, there are different laws. But at the end of it all, we are saying that, do you have a will in place? Do you have something in place? Hey, do you have something in place? So Davisa says, it's blind. We choose to be naive. Love, ne? That time they know that you are a very hard worker. Yes, and the majority of the assets were bought by you. Thank you. But since they know you trusted your husband, they feel entitled. Guys, siyasebenza. We work. Sure, I'm telling you, yo, we work. And then, but they know that you work so hard. Like me, I work, right? And then I don't leave anything. My TJC, guys, what will happen to them? I'm not going to turn in the grave. I'm putting my house in order. Girl, if you're not putting your house in order, I don't know. Because we really need to put our house in order. I hope you count me in on this. Someone wants to join me in studio. Narisa, do you want to join me in studio? I can send you a link. Let me know. Oh, yeah. Mina, I don't want to turn in my grave, guys. Mina, I don't want to turn in my grave. No, I don't want to turn. I want to, if I'm going, I go nicely, sort things out, have my will. Yes, children. And having children is the reason we definitely need a will. And we are working for our kids, guys. We are working for our kids. Honestly, we are working for our kids. Let me look for the link. So that I can send you guys. Okay, yes, the estate planning. Copy link. I'm going to put the link in the here. Okay, comment with the link. Please go and pay, and let's talk about this, because this is not luxury. I'm telling you guys, this is not luxury. This is it's not even one of those that we have to even think about. This is a necessity. We need to have the will. We need to have things in place. We need to have a trust, because if you don't have, then what are you saying? Are you saying that you are waiting for your husband to die first? Who said that is going to die first? Okay, let's see. I'm getting a will myself and go and get more information about trust. I'm finishing off work, my dear. Nabisa, I've sent a link. Pay for the workshop. Come and do things right, because I'll be having someone from Zimbabwe. I'll be having someone from South Africa who understands the South African law. And if I get anyone from another country, I am definitely going to bring them so that we understand the different laws and we understand. And obviously, I know when I work, girl, I know you work, honey, you work, Mina, I work. But if we don't put things in place, ziasha, ziasha. So here is a link that I've put there, and I'm going to be, it's on, if you're watching on YouTube, it's going to be down there, and on Facebook I've put the link. You better sis, please prepare your house, put your house in order whilst there's still time. Do you know it's amazing, Oguti. You know, when you're preparing for a wedding, you prepare for a wedding for months, you prepare for years preparing for a wedding. But look at this, your loved ones. Hey, I know women, my children, but those children, they're not protected. So what are you saying? And understand. And I'm unemployed for almost 5 years now, but yeah, I have kids and a husband. But come and Sissy, it's okay not being employed. We work. Are you not working? Are you not doing something? And then that house where you are, is your name there? Because as much as you can love your husband, when he's not there, hey, you will see. You will see what they do. Hey, don't be high. We're talking about wills and trust. I hope you've got your will, girl. Do you have a will? Yep, the house my husband aided me. Yeah, yes. Come on now. So what's gonna happen? What's happening? Do you have a will with that house? Because you've got children. It appears on my bank app. Awesome, awesome. And then, but do you have a will? Is it protected? And that house, can't you put it in a trust? Because if something happens, you've got debts or he's got debts, the house can be taken. But if it's in a trust, because that's how I understood that Mesha explained, if it's in a trust, then it's protected in a trust. It's not, it won't be taken. So Mina, I'm really interested in this. And you know me, I talk, I teach and everything. So this is just me understanding the part that what a will does, what a trust does, and saying that as women in business, as mompreneurs, as much as we work so hard for our children, and we prepare for other things. There's an event, there's this, we prepare. But for this thing, we're not prepared. Why? Why? Why are we not prepared? Guys, talk to me. I'm here. Talk to me. Why are we not prepared? Let me share this. Let me share this in my, can I share it in my group? Yeah, I can share it to my group. Digital female entrepreneurs. Post. Yeah. So we need to do better with our kids. We honestly need to do better. We need to do better with our children. Like, let's put things in place. Because if we don't put things in place, something happens to you and your children are left dry and out. Those children that you love so much, you're not preparing for them. There's no will, there's no trust, there's nothing. This workshop that you're seeing here is a workshop that will help you to understand and to help you get started with the will process, with the trust process, and then understand the tax implications, understand the different laws from the different countries. I know it's not one of those topics where we are laughing and whatever, but this is a topic that is worth talking about because it's life. It's life. You know what? I'll love you and leave you. This is Samagubi, the mompreneur. Smiling is my trademark. I'll see you in the course.